Hello everybody, welcome to the spooky Bourbon Shed. Although it's not really spooky, but tonight we've got red lights because it's hella frickin' Ween. That's right, so I think Bo was just talking about making a smoked old fashioned and it sounded so good. I'm like, man, I'm gonna make one of those. And I figured, why not record it? So, if you don't know how to make a smoked old fashioned or just don't know how to make a smoked old fashioned, I am going to show you the cheats way to do it. First of all, you want to get your cocktail glass, the stirring glass, and you want to put in there aromatic bitters. And I typically go 1, 2, 3 of those. I may be out of orange, but if you don't have an orange peel and you want that little bit of orange in there, which you do in an old fashioned, oh, it's all right. I got a couple of drops left out of that. I was going to say the other thing you can do is sometimes I'll throw like a half an ounce of Contro in there. Sweetener, here we go, we've got some sweetener. So I was making cocktails recently with Mr. Kyle Ragsdale over at Bourbon Blind, and apparently I left my sugar cubes there, and I left my other glass like this one here. So I only want about a half ounce of sweetener, and it'll just depend on your taste, but throw a little bit of sweetener in there. I usually use like 1 sugar cube and I just soak it in the Angostura bitters, and then I use my little crusher thing, special name, proper name for that. Alright, so we've got those ingredients in there. You don't need a whole lot more than that. We are going to put 2 ounces of wild turkey, because when it comes to making an old fashioned, man, you just can't beat the turkey. Alright, it's almost Thanksgiving too, so why not? Halloween and Thanksgiving. So you want to put 2 ounces of bourbon in there. Your favorite bourbon. It can be anything you want. I really like a rye and an old fashioned as well. Alright, so let's give that a stir up. That's right. All you're trying to do is you're not trying to melt it too much, but you just want to give it a good mix up. Alright, so now we're going to light this baby up, and I've got just the tool for that. So we'll put this here over. We will put the hose in there. This is a little electric by Homia, I believe it is, that I brought. Yep, she's working. You ready for this? Let's light this sucker up. Get you a good propane torch. It's overkill, but it's Thanksgiving. It's Halloween. Let's go. Alright, watch this sucker here fill up with smoke. Alright. It's kind of pouring out all over the place, but that's okay. Kind of looks pretty cool. Alright, now we can turn the flame off. Alright, go. Fill up. It's supposed to fill up. There you go. Now it's filling up. Oh my goodness. The whole shed's filling up because I didn't, it's not sealed underneath. But this is what makes it so much fun. It's Halloween and the bourbon shed's on fire. Alright, so that's plenty of smoke. Look at that thing. That sucker there is full. Oh, that's nice. That there is, I got these little samplers came with it. This one here is cherry wood. We're smoking it with cherry wood. So now I'll just pull that hose out there. Just let that sit a minute. You want to let that smoke just slowly absorb in there and give you some flavour. And when I lift it up, I'll do this and it'll just kind of drift out. Alright, Mike Flack and Brian, I know you guys are really trying to get into this whole bourbon thing and the silly things that we do, but this is really fun and cool. I actually really like a smoked old fashioned. There you go, look at that. Whoa, make some noise. Smoke's pouring out. Now I'm going to give it a stir with the smoke in there. See, the smoke's still coming out. My air conditioning's running, so it's kind of blowing the air out everywhere. I should have shut that off, shouldn't I? There you go. Then it would have just sat in there. Oh, the smoke's still sitting there. Watch this. Can you see that? Look at that. See that smoke just woofing out of there? Woofing. Oh, that's a New Zealand term, or I just made that up. Alright, so we're going to give that a nice stir. Now, here's the real delicatessen. Oh no, I already had one of these open. I just went ahead and popped that one too. I'll just keep a backup of these cherries. So I like to give a good dab of cherry in there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put that cherry juice in there and give it another stir. Then we'll pop the cherry in with the ice. Now, another thing I really like too, I don't know if you can even see it in there. I got one of those, forget the brand of it, but it's one of those square clear ice makers, and it's pretty well insulated, so it takes a long time to freeze, and it freezes from the top and it pushes all the air down, and you get these perfectly clear ice cubes out of it. They're really cool for old fashions. I got the square one, and I ought to go back and get the round one. I really think the round one looks cool. Alright, so let's put the lid on that, because I have been known to knock stuff over. This is my first drink of the night, so we should be okay. I do have a strainer somewhere. We are going to forego the strainer, and we're just going to use the spoon here. Look at that. Do you think this is going to be any good? Oh, that's delicious. Cheers all. Happy Halloween. Don't forget, it's Foolproof Friday. Well, we're just going to say hit the 100 proof and over, your favorite 100 proof and over every Friday at Bourbon Life Nation under 60. Yep. So get out there and every Friday and start putting your 100 proof and over. If you've got a foolproof, let's go Foolproof Friday. So Friday, put your favorite under 60 foolproof. You know there's some out there. Hey, you know what? If you picked it up for 60, 63 bucks and they threw some tax on there, that's round it down to 60. We'll let that slide. We know taxes are different everywhere you go. So cheers. Cheers to the nation. Bourbon Life under 60. Oh, Bo, that was such a good idea. Dang, that was a good idea. Loving life. See y'all. Maybe we should play some spooky music, what do you think? Now that should scare you. I know it scares my dog. See ya.